And it is time. Deep down in the impact crater, here we are, face to face with the final boss. Hello everybody, welcome back to the episode of Metroid Prime Remastered. I can't believe we are now at the last episode of this and we're really fighting the final boss. I also don't know how this will go, but I guess we'll see. Then it runs away and it looks like we could just go back, but we're locked in, so I don't know why. It just shows a cutscene of it going down when Samus could have just followed it down already. But oh well, it's fine. I don't mind. Here we are, face to face with Metroid Prime. Highly evolved phase-on producing life form. The aberration known as Metroid Prime is a source of all phase-on, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods of time. Just like the space pirate dudes. Any other attack aside from his face will make it, annoying. In other words, it also has every weapon that we also have as well, because that just makes it quicker than to try to beat it all. Now, I don't know how this fight is going to go, how quick or not, but we'll find out. Ow. I knew we should have just jumped there, but it's fine. Now, this boss is interesting, and the way that it has its beams, or how it can attack with different beams, just like this, I wonder if the Metroids that come like surfacing right after the Omega Pirate fight, I wonder if these are like if this version of it is the final form of what those could be. It's the only area that we actually see them in. Same with the other Metroids in this game are actually on this planet. Now jumping right down again, because we have to really go down the impact trigger, which I find kind of interesting. Oh, and it's ice. I always went to the flamethrower. It should also go up to melee range because, well, this makes it easier. We also don't want to get frozen there, so hopefully that doesn't happen. I didn't actually expect to be able to freeze it, but hey, here we are. Now I think it's going to do that. Oh. And wow, okay, no, that was good. RNG. Oh, up until here. Okay, you're going to. Oh no, you're just going to use your melee attack. Okay, that's fine. I knew that would happen. So we're not going to use the missiles for these ones because it's not so much of actual missiles, it's rather just goes into things that will just zap it all down. Now to charge beam, which we will actually use. Okay. Oh yeah, these things. I forgot about this. I don't know if we can actually scan these, but definitely want to take care of them. We can't. Interesting. Please do not charge at me right now. Thank you, Prime. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. Now we're going down. I used a missile. Oh, what? I had the orbs down. I wasn't sure if it was actually going to work. Oh, goodbye, missile things. We could have just easily got you up. But that's okay. Oh! The background. It really looks like a brain. Oh, yeah. We got the sucky part. Oof. Could do that. Though technically, I guess we could also use a super missile against this, but I don't know if that would necessarily be a good idea or not. Now, in your opinion, guys, do you think that Metroid Prime in this phase looks like a crab or more so like a spider? Because I know on wikis and other things, it's kind of just looks like this crab-like boss. So I was curious about that, and to me, it looks more like a crab than a spider. But I think that's just because it has 6 legs versus 8 legs. Oh, I was wondering when we would be fighting it on this form. Also going to just to attack it and try to avoid these till now because I was getting too close. I was hoping we would be able to actually fight it beforehand. Ooh, we just got slapped by it. I was gonna turn around and change its vulnerability. Oh, we got frozen! Now, common question of the day, what is your experience with this boss? Did it take you one try or did it take you multiple tries to actually, get it defeated? We see that orb slowly going towards us. Oh! You can also drop bombs to actually explode. I wasn't actually sure about that. Why am I all of a sudden sucking at this? But for me, when I first fought this, I think I was able to actually fight it fully through the first time, but it's been a long time. Oh, I got hit by its missile as I hit it with our missile. Now I don't know if this is fully down because of course we don't have the HUD on, so it makes it even more intriguing to actually hit it. Oh, I really like this area. It's like the upper version kind of looks like we're in some kind of brain. And then we got this area down here, which I don't really know what it looks like. But I also noticed that the impact crater had teeth, so I do wonder if we're inside of some giant creature or not. Huh. And those missile those missile parts really make me think of Mega Ridley. Also, this game really has a... Oh, okay, I didn't expect the double charge, but okay. That makes me think of the Mega Ridley fight. Oh, wow, it's really turning, so I'm guessing that we probably have it at low health, considering I haven't actually seen it change its form this much before. Not even like the first time we fought it. Ooh, I knew we were gonna get slapped by that. At least we didn't get slapped by Prime itself. Now it seems to really be happy about switching back and forth between the Phazon and the Fire form. I think it's kind of interesting. Oh, well, let's not get hit by these walls as we're down here. Oh, and it looks like we fought this version, because that looks a lot different. It just fell down, but also the fact you see so many Phazons. Oh, different cutscene this time as well. Oh, and there it is. We did get to its second form. This form is so cool looking. I did not expect this the first time I actually fought it. I don't know if it has two scans. Whew, that looked really cool. Metroid Prime Core. Scan indicates that Phazon energy from this form is its vulnerable part. Scan indicates that the Phazon energy form of the Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from the Phazon Fuse arm cannon will damage it. Now this is an interesting one because we actually need to survive, but this is also the part where it actually has help this time as opposed to just itself. I knew that was going to happen, and interesting, it's like bit us. Now I wonder if this is what Metroid Prime Mother Brain would eventually look like, because it kind of reminds me of that. I think this is because it actually has a brain, and now I think it's going invisible. It is. Oh, I just realized it's like we literally have a pool that we can stand into right here. Hyper mode. Now this really comes into play with, I think, Metroid 2. Is that a Mother 2? That's not quite it though. No, sadly it's like you need to find another Phazon form, which it does eventually drop. I just don't know like where it would drop into though. Oh, it makes this pool. Well, thank you for making a puddle of what you are vulnerable for. Now, I think we need to change beams. I'm glad we can. I also find it really funny how these Metroids, as soon as they run into like a puddle, it actually just like disappears. Like I kind of feel bad for them, but at the same time it's kind of funny. Especially seeing it they literally come out of the puddle itself. Excuse me, can you get off, please? Thank you. I also didn't expect you to just be out here like this. So, not quite goodbye yet, but very, very soon. But also, another question for you guys. How long did it take for you guys to defeat, well, Metroid Prime, but also those the poor little things. I love how small they are. I expected it to be the split ones, but not like the little larvae. It's like, why are you shooting your babies out? It's like, that's so mean of you. Oh, there it is. I was wondering, it was like, where are you going? And where is the puddle that you did? It like hasn't even brought it off yet. It's also fascinating how the quartz is just out here. I was wondering how long it was going to take until it actually like brought it out. But hey, here we are. Excuse me, can you get off of my face, little thing? Oh, I didn't expect a Hunter Metroid down here. We're just gonna drop one of these because it makes it a whole lot easier to actually like target Prime. I don't know why it ended up taking so long until it dropped this puddle, but hey, here we are now. I'm guessing it's because we didn't dodge these. That, or it's because we were on its previous corpse. I don't know why, that's just so morbid. And I also didn't realize that when it's not cloaking itself in either the heat or in the invisible cloak or whatever it's supposed to be, it just doesn't show up at all. And it's really cool. Ow! What? This is like you bit me. That is so rude. It is a very cool boss though, and I don't know what just happened to the other Metroid, but hey, it's okay. We are fighting its mother? I don't actually know if this thing is supposed to be like their mother or if it's like the dad or like what it is. But I absolutely love this being the final boss because it looks so much different than the other Metroids. The fact that it is like the strongest form of them all. And it's just like right on top of us, it's like, hello, how are you doing? And of course the little Metroids just have to get in the way as well. And it looks like we defeated it, unless it has a third form that I am very unaware of, but it's really cool how it's just like splitting up. And oh, looks like we did make it to the end. That fight was also really quick. I thought it was going to be longer, but there's this actual form, which I think is absolutely fascinating, this last bit of revenge. And this part here, not here, but there is a reason why I wanted to get 100% all the missiles, which I did. I got all 150. The last one was one that we already collected, but I don't know why it didn't save. But crater collapse, immense, evacuate immediately. I forgot that we actually had to just run out. Oh, I guess not. But we did for whatever reason. But hey, it's fine. It feels so good to like finally beat this game, but also kind of sad because this is one of my favorite games. Definitely part of my childhood as well, as I'm sure it would be for a lot of you as well. So this is the second comic question of the day, if you guys would be interested in answering. When you were playing this game, how old, not necessarily how old are you, but when you played this game, did you play this game on GameCube or did you play it on release? So there's Samus without her helmet. I think this ending comes with either 50% or 75% item completion. I love how she looks, definitely different than what it looked before. It's also, I just realized she's probably looking at just probably like mission complete, but also she finally freed the Chozo of their torment because those poor things literally had that thing corrupt this whole planet. And now we get to hear the title screen. It's just so cool how the theme of Metroid Core. I love how the theme for the core of Metroid Prime is a remix of this. So you don't actually get to hear this after you press A in the menu screen, which is kind of sad. If you think if you went just press B to get exit out of the titles, like the title selection, that it would redo this, but oh well, it doesn't really matter. But we're actually going to now just speed through these credits and show a little bit, tiny little bit of why I want to do 100%. This part of the theme just like gave me chills, because I don't really know why. It's just something about it, just powerful. I think it's the fact that like it kind of just released it, like we made it to the end. Now we can relax. Samus is now going to continue her adventure or go back to her home planet. I don't really know what actually happens between here and the second game, but I like how it's just very open to interpretations. But topic of the music, has there been any like video game music recently or just other music recently that kind of gave you that kind of like impactful chills or like, a little bit of like emotion so you can just like really get into it? Because for me, a lot of video game music is like that, but not as much as this theme. I don't really know why that's the case, but literally sitting here, I just wanted to mention that. Now we got this part, which ties back into the very beginning, because I'm pretty sure this part was when Samus was introduced to the game. It's just like those slight things that kind of tie all the music together in one, based on the work off of Metroid Prime, original Nintendo GameCube, and Wii versions developed and staff. So I wonder why they didn't give credit to the original ones, at least when I was reading up. I don't know if that's the case now, because there might have been an update, I'm not really sure. But, hey! Here we are at the end, where we finally get to see Samus launch off, aka fly off into space. And mission final. Percentage complete 100%. Total time 16 hours. It's actually not too bad. Oh, and hard difficulty also unlocked. Now, this right here is why I wanted to do 100% completion. Which again, I wonder why it's for item completion and not everything else. But it doesn't matter. I just find this part interesting, how it literally shows what is going to happen in Metroid Prime 2. It's so cool how Metroid Prime literally copies some DNA off of Samus to become Dark Samus itself. And it's so freaking cool. I'm really hoping that we'll also get the remasters of the second game. Now, I will overrate it because, well, it's just time that we leave it here. The end of the series that was really fun for me. Really loved Metroid Prime Remaster, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. If you watched through the whole series, thank you for tagging along with me. And even if you just came here just to see the finale, hello! Thank you for watching the finale with me. If you liked this video and the series, please give it a big thumbs up. Slap the subscribe button, and in fact, just take its wig off and like throw it on the ground, or do what you do with it. It doesn't matter to me. Say something down in the comments down below. Do what you do. I will see you in the next video, which will probably continue like Mother 3 or something like that until Pikmin 4 comes out. So excited for that. It's coming so soon. But until then, please tell me your experience about Metroid Prime, whether it's for the GameCube or all the way down to the Remastered. Are you new to it? Is this your first time playing it with the Remastered or the original? I'm very curious about that. But anyways, I don't want to ramble on. Peace.